Ambo, 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 Ambo. Oh,
the purpose of tonight's interactive session is not only to give you an opportunity to tell the people sitting here what your manifesto is. In addition, it is an opportunity to let you know that come February, when you will be elected as the governor of Lagos State, Lagos voters will be doing two things. They will be electing you as the governor of Lagos State, and in line with the constitutional provisions of the Go Club, they will be assisting us to nominate you and recommend you and accept you as the patron of the Go Club. And to that extent, I want to congratulate you that we shall be getting two for the price of one. Once again, it is my prayer that when next you come here, you will be coming in for the investiture as the patron of the Go Club. Blessed! Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me invite Mr. Akinwunmi Ambode, FCA, to please stand up and give us his presentation. Blessed! Blessed!
My fathers here present, all my brothers, and all the great members of Eco Club, the board of trustees, executive members of Eco Club, the elders of the club, and the great members of this club. Blessings. I want to thank you very much for inviting me here today. It is indeed a great honor to be able to share with you this evening some ideas and aspirations of the government that we all hope that by the special grace of God and with the support of all Lagosians, we will establish come 29 May 2015. As a Lagosian and a former civil servant in this great state, I've had the privilege of relating with various groups such as yours, professionally and personally. I have lived in most parts of Lagos, from Mushin to Badagry, from Shomolu to Ikoyi, and experienced firsthand the various challenges confronting Lagosians, old and young, rich and poor as well. So when I say I know Lagos, trust me, I know Lagos and very well too. It is with my utmost desire as your governor to ensure that we secure the lives and property of our people, that our streets are safe, that our security and law enforcement agents are provided with state-of-the-art technologies that will enable them to discharge their sacrosanct duties to our people. Lagos' economy is today the fourth largest in Africa. Our government will establish an even more robust, efficient economy that will run on a 24/7 basis. We will create an attractive and an enabling environment for investors, foreign and local, and provide them with social and political guarantees for the safety of their investments. Our government will earnestly pursue tourism, both for recreational and business purposes, so that foreign trade and missions can visit Lagos institutions, and also provide social infrastructure such as this that we have in the Eco Club. Our project, which is referred to as Project THESE, are spelled in THESE, which stands for tourism, hospitality, entertainment and arts, sports for excellence, is indeed an integrated project to enable our government pursue these goals on a holistic basis. Our government shall revamp our cultural heritage and ensure the revival of our culture. The Eco Club, as a frontier organization in Lagos State, is eminently placed to champion this project. I therefore call on you to be prepared to partner with our government towards achieving this specific objective. Delivering an excellent and affordable excellence, as well as offering excellent conditions of service to members of frontline services, such as the health sector, is indispensable to the reversing the brain drain that we have and then reverse the health tourism that Lagos is experiencing presently. While the present government has made considerable progress in this area, our own government will strengthen the existing community healthcare services. We will partner with the private sector to deliver the kind of health service that we will all be proud of in Lagos. It is important that Lagosians go about their lives in an environment that is devoid of molestation and harassment. We shall ensure the enforcement of laws across the land. We shall capacitate our courts and judicial processes to ensure that they dispense justice expeditiously. Ladies and gentlemen, education remains key to the development of any society. We will not only invest heavily in education at all levels, we will also take deliberate measures to provide technical and vocational education in order to complement other forms of tertiary education already in existence. This way, we'll be able to bridge the gap in the labor market. What we hope to establish is a government that will include everyone. We will improve the civil service so as to encourage our young and brightest to join the service. I was lucky to have served in the Lagos civil service, and if I had the opportunity again, I will always jump at it. In the last 16 years, Lagos has witnessed an irreversible growth and development started by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. From 2007, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola has continued this process by actualizing the Lagos of our dreams. My mission is to consolidate on these achievements and take Lagos to that next level. Ladies and gentlemen, I call on you to kindly go out on the 14th of February, same with 28th of February, and cast your votes for Buhari and myself. APC controlling the government at the center is the key to taking Lagos to the next level we all desire. We know that we want more, and for us to get more of more, we need to take the center, and I pray that with your PVC and you being influencers to thousands of people who are not seated here this evening, we can all join hands together and make sure that we take that sector to be able to bring Lagos to more and more. God bless you. Blessings.
My own is the kind of request, it's not a request of myself. I just want to speak on behalf of the civil servant. Please, sir, I know God will give you that mandate. Please, our tax relief is very important to us, and our leave bonus. Sir, please look at that. God bless you. Thank you.
Your Excellency, sir. My name is Akinwunmi. There has been this rumor that you are actually asked to resign because of a certain $1 billion fraud, that you are actually asked to resign, and all this people have looked to verify.
You know, Adele, just to tell you, I don't know what you mean by tax relief, but if you are entitled to relief give you, and they have not given you. Constitutionally, it's the right we give you. But let's talk about that league bonus. You know the system in Lagos State, prior to 2010, what they used to pay as salary was driven by what you call harmonized salary scheme. The harmonized salary scheme actually broke down your salary items into basic, leave bonus, rent allowance, transport allowance, and all that. But as at that time in 2010, the federal government was paying what you call consolidated salary scheme. The consolidated salary scheme was higher than harmonized, but consolidated to the extent that no differentiation was made. They summarized leave bonus, rent, transport, basic together as one single pay. But the union decided that they wanted an increase because consolidated salary scheme was 25% higher than harmonized. And while they were doing that fight, the government agreed to go along with them and agreed to do consolidated salary scheme. That means your leave bonus was now amortized on a monthly basis, consolidated with the other items. So while you were doing harmonized and getting leave bonus maybe in July or September and December, you were getting your leave bonus on a monthly basis. So it's not as if they were not paying you. You wanted it and then they gave you. But now, some other people are coming back to say that, you know, some other people are now coming back to say that they want their leave bonus. But I can tell you, the union, the civil service union, held a meeting with the present governor last week Wednesday. And they now said that from the yearnings of the civil servants want their leave bonus paid as one block money. Now that's what they want. It's not as if leave bonus is not being paid. So what does that mean? That means the amortized leave bonus that is paid once every month should be extracted and put en bloc and paid as a block money in the month that you want. So starting from this month, your consolidated salaries will not have that leave bonus inside. So when you see your salary that is reduced, it's your leave bonus that has been removed, and then they will pay it in the month that you want. So it's not that Akinwunmi said that you should not be paid leave bonus. It's what you want that you'll be given. The only problem is that the government should not overpay you, and then you should not be short paid. But it's same or same, but in different style. You know, the most important question here is the one asked by Olaide. They say it's alleged that what happened to me that I left civil service so early. You know, I'm just a very peculiar person. I joined the civil service at the age of 22. I became the permanent secretary, which means I got to the peak of my career at the age of 37. And I served as a permanent secretary for 12 years. You know, I started as Auditor General for local government. I became the Accountant General of Lagos State at the age of 43. So doing that, you know, I'm a very restless person. I like challenges. The issue was that all the directors that were working under me, they were actually older than me. I had 13 more years to remain as Accountant General of Lagos State. Having done Accountant General for 6 years, it became so monotonous and it was not a challenge for me. And I felt the only way I could break the record in civil service was to retire before the age of 50. And I would have left as the only person that was the youngest permanent secretary at that age, and also left as the youngest person before the age of 50. It was more or less like a record for me. So it had nothing to do, it had nothing to do with whether there was fraud or not. I had to give the chance for other people who were older to have the chance to go up. Because I had done everything that was humanly possible to break any record. And I didn't want to become head of service. You know, that's it. Now look at it this other way. Before I could retire voluntarily, I needed to give them 3 months notice. So if I had stolen anything, and I gave them notice in May, and now left at the end of August, they should have roped me in those 3 months. Now in the last 1 year, we've been campaigning, we've done primaries, we're in this candidacy. Somebody would have brought us something that the money is missing. But you know what? Because I'm doing what nobody else has ever done before. So it's strange. The first civil servant, you know, I become the first civil servant to retire voluntarily, to also say I want to be a politician and I want to even be a governor. It has never happened before. It's just the way of God. God has deposited in me that I should go and serve humanity. It's not about money making. I can stay there as a Cartagena for the next 30 years and people will be putting money in my pocket. But that's not the story and that's not the project. Lagos is up for the next level and that's what my story is about.
What I want to do now, I want to confirm on our governorship candidate membership of our great club. By power conferred on me, I, Babatunde Farouk Bello, President of the Go Club, I hereby confer on you membership of the Go Club. And your membership number is 1109.
Let me tell you what I mean. Wamboni me to me. Awe yo tinubu esumo gbajalo ni duro. Ide wa Ambode wa Ambode.